everyone, welcome to the linear programming series. So we are doing the graphical method. So in graphical method we have started the farmers, or you can say the environment problem. We have done the example number 1. So this is our example number 2. So let's start. So the question is saying that there are the two types of fertilizer, that is F1 and F2. So the nutrients contained in F1 and F2 is given to you. Suppose the F1 contains the 10% nitrogen and 6% phosphoric acid, and F2 consists the 5% nitrogen and 10% phosphoric acid. So after testing the soil condition, the farmer find that he or she need at least 14 kg nitrogen and 14 kg phosphoric. It means they need minimum 14 kg, or they can also use the more than 14 kg. So if the cost of F1 is 6 rupees per kg and cost of F2 is 5 rupees per kg, so we have to find that what is the minimum cost. So the question is very easy. You just have to start by making the table. So in the step 1 there is a fertilizer F1 and F2. So F1 I am denoting it with the X and F2 I am denoting it with the Y. So in the F1 the nitrogen quantity is given to me, that is the 10%, and phosphoric acid is 6%, and the cost is rupees 6 per kg. Similarly, for the F2, the nitrogen is given to me 5%, phosphoric acid is given to me 6% or 10%, and cost is given to me 5 rupees per kg. So now the limit is set for the nitrogen and phosphoric, that is at least 14 kg and at least 14 kg. Now we will make the our objective function and the constraint. So to make that, we have to consider the last column, that the objective function will become the cost, that is 6x plus 5y. So this is your objective function. So to make the constraint for the nitrogen, the percentage means the number is divided by the 100. So it means the first equation will become the 10 upon 100x plus 5 upon 100y is greater than equals to 14. Why greater than equals to? Because there is at least sign. So when we start the LPP, so I have already told that when we put which sign. So if you forget that, then you can see the basics of the LPP by searching my name, so you will get that video. So in that, after that, you can see you can take the 1 upon 100 common from the left hand side, and then you can multiply it with the right hand side. So what I am saying, your equation is 10 upon 100x plus 5 upon 100y is greater than equals to 14. So take 100 or 100, you can say the LCM. When you take 100 LCM, it will become like this. Now remove this denominator, so it means it will multiply on the right hand side, so it will become the 1400. So in this way I have made this equation. Now after that, you can see you can take the 5 common from both sides, so you will get the 2x, or you can say divide 5 both sides, so you will get 2x plus y is greater than equals to 280. Then for the second constraint, for the phosphoric acid, it will become 6 upon 100 x plus 10 upon 100 y is greater than equals to 14. Now again take LCM for 100, then multiply it on the right hand side, you will get 1400. In here you can say you can take 2 common. When you take 2 common, you will get the 3x, or you can say divide the 2 on both sides, you will get 3x plus 5y is greater than equals to 700, and x and y is greater than equals to 0. You know that these are your non-zero. Now the next step is you have to find the coordinates of the first and second equation to draw the graph. For the second, for the first take x to be 0. When you take x 0, you will get y is equals to 280. When you get y is equals to 0, or consider y equals to 0, you will get x is equals to 280 upon 2, that is 140. Then for the second equation, first take x 0, you will get y is equals to 700 upon 5, so that you will get 140. Then for the second, you consider the x or y 0, you will get x to be 700 upon 3. So these are your coordinates. Now to draw the graph of the equation, So I hope this is clear, or I'm increasing the size of the graph so that you can see it clearly. Yes. So from here you can see for the first coordinate, that is 0 comma 280, will come on the y axis. So you will get over here, I have taken the graph on the distance of the 50 unit. Then 140 comma 0 will lie on the x axis. So you can see from here, that is green line showing the equation first. This is the graph of equation first. Then for the second line you can see the coordinate is 0 comma 140. So 0 comma 140 on the y axis, and 700 commas upon 3 will lie in between 200 and 250. So you will get your coordinate to be like here. So from here you can see the yellow line showing the graph of the second equation. Now you have to find the shaded area. So to find the shaded area, first take the green line, that is first equation. So first equation is 2x plus y is greater than equals to 180. So if I take the points on the left hand side, that is origin lie on the left hand side of the equation. So if I put x and y 0, that is 2x plus y is less than equals to 280 on the origin x and y and 0. So if I do this, this equation will not, sorry, the sign is opposite. So this equation will not satisfy because 0 is not greater than equals to 280. It means opposite to the origin area will be shaded. So this area will be shaded. So draw the arrows on the outside. Similarly, you can see on the second equation, that is the yellow line. Consider the point on the origin. On the origin, when you put x and y 0, you will get this, and this will not satisfy. It means opposite to the origin will be the shaded. So it means on the yellow side it will also opposite to the origin. So common area is what? Common area is this one. So common area is this one, which will be shaded. So now I am removing the color line so that you can see the graph clearly from here. So this area is shaded. So now the corner points of the graph is what? A, B is intersecting point, and C is the intercept point on the x-axis. So from here you can see this area ABC, that is PABCQ is what? P is what? P is the endpoint of the y-axis and Q is the endpoint of the x-axis. So it is a feasible region. It means the solution will lie over here, but it is which type? It is of the unbounded type. Means it is not in a boundary, so it has no boundary. So that's why we have to write the it is unbounded. So first find the corner point. So to find the corner point, you will consider the equation 1 and equation 2. For the equation 1 and equation 2, what I have done, I have multiplied the second equation with the 5 so that I can cancel out the 5. So after that you will get x to be the 100 and y to be the 80. So you get the b, that is intersecting point is 100 comma 80. Now the next step is to draw the corner point. So we have the a coordinate, b coordinate and c coordinate. A coordinate, we know that it is lying on the y axis, that is 0 comma 280. You can see from the graph. Then b coordinate we have find, that is 100 comma 80, and c coordinate is 703 upon 100. So now your z is what? You have your objective function is 6x plus 5y. So in the a coordinate, your coordinates are 0 comma 280. It means x is 0 and y is 280. So when you put this in the z function, you will get 1400. When you see when you put the coordinates of the b, that is 100 comma 80, you will get the z value to be 1000. And when you put the x and y, that is x is 700 upon 3 and y is 0, you will get the yes, you will get the z to be the 1400. Now the question is asking, we have to find the minimum z. So minimum z is what? So minimum z is what? 1000. Minimum z is 1000, because we can see from the value that 1000 is the minimum value. Now the graph is unbounded, so we have to check that this 1000 is the minimum value or not. So how we find? So whatever is your objective function, keep it as it is, and to draw the to check this is your minimum value, put this that is less than equals to 1000. Now check that is there any value which is greater than 1000 or it is the minimum value. So if the question asking that it is the maximum value, then you have to check to be like this. Now the question is asking the minimum value, it means you have to put the less than equal to sign. So if we get any value that is greater than 1000, that is greater than the b coordinate, if we get the any region which is greater than the b coordinate, then b is not the minimum value, otherwise b will be the minimum value. So now by solving or to find the coordinates of the graph, so I consider x to be 0, then I get the y to be the 200, and when I put the y to be 0, then I get the x to be 1000 upon 6. So these are my two coordinates. Now put this coordinate that is 0 comma 200. So 0 comma 200 will be on the y-axis and 1000 comma 6 will lie between 150 and 200. Find it from the calculator and draw the dotted line of the graph. Draw the dotted line of this equation. So you get that we are not getting any point that is on and above the b, so it means that b is your minimum value. So from here we can see that there is no common point, it means minimum, that our minimum that is 1000 at point b. It means what x and y are what x y, it means that when the farmer uses the f1 crop to be x and f2 crop to be the y, or f2 pesticide to be the 80, then he will get the minimum cost. So I hope this example is clear to you. So now in the next video we will see the example number 3.